Okay, so we should be live fairly soon.
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 The world will know my wrath.
I'm just gonna copy this link into the Discord, and then we should all be set. I'm gonna just turn off the screen for a moment, just so we can get into Discord. I'm gonna need to like mentally like wire my brain to use my second monitor because I've always had it, but it's just like a weird night light for my brain. It's like, oh, it's nice and safe. It's all nice, you know. Okay,
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's do this.
Do this. Let's effing do this.
Yeah.
I may be an evil demon from hell, but I would never ever say a swear word.
Exactly. That's where we draw the line in this.
Swearing? Ew, that's icky and gross. Not on my Christian Minecraft server.
Back in my day, okay, people would think before they spoke, you know?
But now they spoke before they thoke.
Yeah, exactly. And they've
And
all
they're
gone
woke.
Ah! Oh, we got a tremendous start already. Hello, everyone. Today we are here to celebrate Indie Animation Day.
Yay!
Like just had Kermit the Frog like waving his arms. Yeah. Like,
Hello, everybody. We're celebrating Indie Animation Day.
you know, like
yeah.
I had like a deranged idea like of like a hybrid between like Kermit and like Jordan Peterson because they literally had the same voice. He's like a were frog.
A were-frog.
Yeah, like you know D&D is like you have like furry characters, but they're either like beastmen or like were creatures. So you have like were rats, were pigs, were everything. Yeah. Man, like there should be like more indie shows about like were creatures.
Well, be the change you want to see in the world.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna do it. So wait.
What would Mealin? What's his spirit animal? What were creature would Mealin be?
I cannot comment on that. I'm sorry. Like you're in a classified area.
He's a marmoset.
What's a marmoset?
It's a weird little creature.
All right, I'm looking it up now. All right, marmoset. Oh, okay.
It's a little monkey thing, yeah. Doesn't that look like him? That looks like him.
All right, here we go. There he is.
How stupid they look. Oh, they're so awesome.
They
look like someone out of Star Wars. Like Disney would make this and turn it into a marketable plushie, and his name would be Grimgo.
Grimgo, the little marmoset. Yeah, I feel it. Such a little cutie patootie. Okay,
monkey.
so return to monkey.
Where monkey?
Yeah, it's like okay, all right. So hear me out, right? So what we're doing today is we're looking into some of the top contenders for like indie animated shows on Google, since it is Indie Animation Day. People like are going around like looking up like indie animation. Actually, I might even update the description and slap a hashtag, since hashtags are magical. They indie animation and indie animation day. Let's save that. Pop. Okay, so Indie Animation Day is an important day for indie animators to brag about their work or to promote the niche genre to become less niche and have more money from the big corpos.
It's the day you post your funniest clip onto X, formerly known as Twitter, with the hashtag Indie Animation Day, and you pray to the algorithm gods that you get all the retweets. I mean, the reposts.
I'm
on
actually
the platform known as X, formerly known as Twitter.
I'm gonna go on Blue Sky actually because you know I don't appreciate the way things have been run over there supposedly. You know, just no. Let's be real though. Let's be real. Like all culture stuff aside, the site is beyond disrepair. It's like it is the moderation stuff is god awful. They don't even exist. They have a
I know, yeah, I was about to say what moderation staff.
Yeah, it's like they have a robot or like a trash bin and that's it, you know? Like I haven't heard
You are your own moderator on that site. You block, you mute, you do what you gotta do. You make your timeline what you want it to be. I've been on that godforsaken hell site for too long, and I have
moderation
made my timeline perfect.
Moderation
I see the things I want to see.
More than like the way people interact with each other. It is also how people interact with the site. If there's an issue with the site, you kind of need a moderator to tell you if either you're in the wrong or if the site is a little busted. But they don't have that like at all. Like they put it behind a paywall, and even if you do get the paywall, it's a coin toss if someone's actually even going to be there. Unironically, I've had friends who took the magical L tick mark, you know,
who willingly donned upon themselves the mark of the beast.
Yeah, like you have the famous BioShock meme. I love the BioShock series. Like even BioShock Infinite, I think BioShock Infinite opened my mind up to the idea of the many worlds theory. All right, I said it. I think it's actually good. I actually think it's a great game. I think like people were too hard on it, to be honest.
I actually had one of my other selves from the universe come to my room in the middle of the night. He knocked on my door and then broke in, and he's like, "Thomas from Earth 616, you have to stop 9/11." And I'm like 3 years
Well,
old.
careful.
Like, what's 9/11?
Careful. He's talking about the police like phone number. Okay,
Yeah,
just so
it's
we're
like
clear.
911 is the numbers are too far apart. You gotta convince the government to make it like 111 or 999 like the other countries do it.
Absolutely.
Or 555, since that's like not in any phone number ever. Anyway, any animation, right?
Yeah. Number.
We're just BSing like we normally do.
Absolutely. Okay, so Number is asking about an indie animated show called The Rhino and the Red Bill. I've seen it.
The Red Bull.
Yeah, we need a rhino like high up on like Red Bull for real. Unironically, like just like completely coked up, just like ready to.
How many Red Bulls would it take to give a fully grown rhino a heart attack?
What? We don't need it.
No. Anyway, this looks like a good show. It's very well animated. I'm looking at it right now.
All right, let's see. Okay, the Rhino and the Red Bill. Let's go. Okay, now I'm gonna be honest. I've already seen it. It's really good, really well animated. It has that like 2000s that 2000s Disney animation style. Now here's the thing. There is an issue. I know someone who reviews indie animated shows, and I don't know if it was this one or a different one, but basically it triggered a copyright thing. So we would have to be like very, very careful. I could probably maybe just look at some screenshots here. So the idea is that these are two characters, and the rhino, I believe, is blind, and he needs this like Red Bill to help him, like direct when to like move and when to punch and stuff. So he's kind of like a living mech suit in a way. Like we're talking Attack on Titan.
Wait. He looks like Joe Rogan, the rhino and the red pill.
No.
I didn't mean it. That's bad joke. Keep going.
I mean, okay, I'm sorry. He does actually look like him. Like it's a similar color palette as well. He has those like beigey kind of colors in his shirt now. I can't unsee it.
Yeah. He always wears like boring like military green whatever beige shirts. Hello everybody. Hello Clifford Longhead with the longest head I've ever did see.
Hey, Clefford, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You doing good? You having a good day? Clefford. Yeah, we're just gonna like cheer. We're just gonna cheerlead for like people watching the stream, like for real. We're just gonna.
Mark Reed.
Who's Mark Reed?
Number.
Who's Mark Reed?
Oh, random Ricky. I don't know. He said hi.
Him. Oh, hi. Yeah. Oh, hi, Mark.
Blue dude.
Now this character pretty much stole the show. He had like, if I remember correctly, I think he had like an army of robots, and I think he's got a little bit stir crazy in the sulfur mines, basically.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh my god, like he has such like a dad bod as well. Like, look at that.
Yeah, I can kind of see the thinly veiled fetish.
Well, I don't think the artist is doing there for that reason. It's just like here's the thing, right?
I mean, everything is intentional, right?
Oh my god, everything's. Oh my god, like this is part of the promo material as well. Like, you know, he has this axe.
Mm-hmm.
Like he has like war paint. Yeah, I tell you, someone in Fur Affinity is going to be very happy. I tell you that much.
Oh, I'm sure they are. If you want to move this stream to another website, we can explore that angle of it too.
Hey, the Cool Channel. What's up, Cool Channel?
Coolest channel I ever did see.
Yes, so cool. Welcome to the stream. We're just having a goof and a gaff at the moment. We're looking into indie animated shows. We're looking at the Rhino and the Red Bill. We highly recommend. Like, if you like Tarzan or you like 2000s era Disney animation, this like pretty much falls in line with that kind of style and genre. They have these cool little storyboards here.
Yeah.
They had a Kickstarter, or they're going to.
Crazy high quality. Who? How many? Looking to the credits, there's a lot of people here.
So many supporters as well, and a lot of furry profiles. I mean, that's totally
animation
based.
backgrounds and character design, all by Alex, Mr. Henderson. Wow, dude, this guy is cracked.
The Cool Channel is asking about Zeria. I can't make any like promises just because it would be considered spoilers, but don't worry, you're gonna be eating good, all right?
Eating good. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
Yeah, like nudge so hard it basically knocks them out. Oh, hello. This looks pretty cool. It's like you have a robo gator. Hey, you remember Rick and Morty? They had like a mechanical alligator, and then he like just like died because he like labeled the wrong planet.
Bro, I've seen the first 2 seasons. That's it.
Okay, hold on. Vindicators. I mean, Rick and Morty is indie, right? No, it isn't.
Little small niche indie animation, Rick and Morty.
I wonder if I
Little
can
gem
like.
you've never heard of, probably.
Yeah, it's like a diamond in the rough. Like, you got this robo gator here, and he's like, you know, he's very good at like logic and stuff. Part reptile, part robot, like the most logical creature in existence. Yeah, this whole thing was meant to be like a saw trap, like it was just a parody of Saw, but it wasn't that good because it was like nearly no twist. See, that's the thing. You can't make a parody of Saw without the twist. It's like the meat and potatoes of the whole franchise, is it not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's bad twists that you see coming from a mile away.
Wait, really? Man, I feel like a dumbass if that's what you're saying.
I don't know. I'm not a peruser of hacking slashers, hash slinging slasher gore flicks like you are. I'm not messed up and fricked up in the head like you.
Okay, all right. Hot take. I do not watch like Saw for the gratuity. I watch it for the story, unironically.
Yeah, right.
No.
Yeah,
actually, unironically, I'm like, oh my god, are
No,
they gonna
you
catch
don't.
on? No, I do.
Be
I
quiet.
actually do.
Silence yourself. Silence yourself. Nobody watches Saw for the freaking story. They watch it for the blood and the guts and the gore and Chester Bennington from
It's
Linkin
about-
Park ripping all the skin off of his back and then driving over never...
all right. I'm serious. Like because I watch it, go, oh, that's how the movie ties into the other movie. Oh, like I was unironically the saw like the soy face. I was about to say saw face. like forget Saw. We should watch Soy. It's like
soy.
like someone is potentially gonna get cancelled and they have to like do some challenge or else their career is over. By
I want to play a game. If you do not promote my indie animation on Twitter, I will release the group chats.
Oh no. My favorite group chat meme is like the end to like Operation Valkyrie, and you have all these like base alpha chats like going out in a blaze of glory as they're all being like rounded up. It was really tragic. You've seen Operation Valkyrie, right? Tom Cruise?
No, I haven't seen Mr. Cruise in Operation Valkyrie.
Okay, Operation Valkyrie was like a movie about an attempt by several high-ranking German officers to bring down the Führer, basically. And it's like
cool.
It was really bleak, but it was very like interesting.
Someone should make an indie animation of it.
Oh my god!
For indie animation day.
They would be cancelled so quickly if they did that. You know what I mean?
But they're trying to they're trying to unalive the guy. They're trying to unalive the funny mustache man.
They're trying to Minecraft mustachio. Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Anyway.
Have you seen Lackadaisy? This is a big one.
I have seen the cat girl in various images of her in various positions.
See, he's a true fan of the series. Okay, all right. So Lackadaisy, artistically and from a sound design perspective, it's a really good show. I do have.
Oh yeah, I think I did see like a behind the scenes like Foley animation like sound design thing of it, it was like a clip of it without the voices, and I was like, wow.
I tell it to you like this, all right? So with Lackadaisy, it kind of reminds me of I'm trying to remember. There was an anime that was set in the 20s and it was about prohibition, and it gives me similar vibes. It has that kind of like that bleak kind of noir atmosphere.
Metropolis?
No. It's 72 and a half days or something. Anime 1920s. Here it is. This one. This anime is like it's one of my hidden like gem favorites. It's very realistic, it's very bleak, very true about like the crime era and all that. And it's about this young boy who survives his family being like brutally
91 days. Okay.
91 days, that's what it's called. I forgot the number. Here's the thing, you should never put big numbers in your actual title because it might be great like for the time being, but when you're trying to remember it to recommend someone like long after, they're gonna like get the number wrong, unironically, you know? Except 1984.
I love that one show, 76 Days.
Someone, Geary Works is also talking about Bacano. Yeah, Bacano. Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Dude.
What?
Have you seen Princess Principal?
I watched like the first 3 episodes, but I couldn't really like get into it.
Bro.
Oh wait, hold on. Am I thinking of the same one? The Princess Principal is the one where they're like breaking into like airships and like spy work.
Yeah, it's like steampunk. They're like spy girls. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, no, I mean I've seen bits of it and it had some pretty like tense scenes. I just never really got through like all of it. Also, like the world building, I couldn't like follow either because it was like it's like a weird civil war within the UK or something.
That is secondary to the cute anime girls doing cool spy stuff.
That's the thing. It's like people watch a show for like the genre setting instead of like I don't know the story, and I'm like, dude, I'm all about like stories and intricacy, you know. Like I'm like, very I'm
all about
autistic.
the characters.
But anyway,
I'm all about. I am the G word, baby.
I've been following
G
Lackadaisy long before it
below
became before it became like an indie animated series. Like they used to do a lot of comics and artwork, and it was very detailed. Like this, for example.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
like old school Lackadaisy comics. I think they like got their big break on like DeviantArt. Believe it or not, like it was a lot of stuff posted there.
Yeah, I see it.
I mean, okay, this is gonna sound a bit contentious, all right, but like, it's been very. I wouldn't say it's been fully inspirational because I get inspiration from all kinds of places, but like, I do want to expand the Obsidian Archives to cover the modern era, which is like a 1920s, 30s kind of setting. And like there are like beastmen and cat people out there in general because it's like a fantasy setting. It's like if you could think of a fantasy race, it probably exists somewhere. You know what I mean?
Dude, I know this isn't any animation again, but have you seen that stupid Will Smith movie, Bright?
Oh, yeah, I want to do Bright. I want to do a Bright kind of thing, you know, where it has like, it has social.
Bright but good.
Yeah, Bright but good. Like, it'll have all the social politics, but it'll be with like fantasy creatures, unironically.
I like how all the orcs in that movie, that universe, are just like divorced uncle dads that listen to Five Finger Death Punch.
I know, right?
And sad dad core music like Stained.
I'm looking at the stream and there's such a delay. I'm already looking at Lackadaisy, but for some reason, it's still showing 91 days.
I see Lackadaisy on my stream.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm not live anymore. That's why. I was like a whole 10 seconds or like something behind.
The genius mastermind behind the Obsidian Archives right here, Gil.
Look, all right, I'm more of a writer / organizer who has like intensive knowledge on sound design. Oh, and by the way, Lackadaisy has perfect sound design. You heard it from me first. Like, I'm genuinely impressed with what they do. They kind of go for more of like an Atmos system, I think. Hold on, let me check. Do they use Atmos? Oh no. It's like you look it up on Google, then like Google's trying to recommend you some terrible AI art or whatever. It's just really terrible.
Dude, you gotta install like this block list filter that filters out every site that dumps AI shit on you, stuff on you, slop. But yeah, I think like Atmos is just like you have like it only really works if you have it in an Atmos enabled like theater setting sound system. You know, if you have a 2.0 sound system, you know, it's 2 speakers, then Atmos ain't gonna do much for you. They probably sound bad.
Okay, I tell it to you like this though. I have like one of those plugins, and
Sure.
you can actually code it for stereo. And what it does is it artificially kind of makes a space out of the 2D, so it kind of has a better 3D presence. The only issue is it sounds different compared to studio monitors to like headphones, so you're kind of shuffling.
You know what a Lackadaisy kind of reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
Black Sad.
I have never heard of it.
It's a comic about a like an anthropomorphic universe, and there's like a Catman detective. I think it's by a Spaniard.
Oh, this one.
But yeah.
Oh, this looks really cool. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
the vibe. Like, look at this alpha Chad. Look at this Giga Chad. You know, just
I know he's got Chad jawline.
yeah, like proper Habsburg kind of stuff going on. You know.
Yeah.
Wait,
Head full of water.
they had a oh my god, they had a game.
Yeah, Under the Skin.
Oh my god, there's the Rhino. I wonder if he drank some Red Bull before doing this. It's like, oh, just you never know, right? Yeah, look how pissed off. I never genuinely seen a pissed off Rhino because they kind of already have resting, pissed off face, or you know. Man,
Yeah, they'll be like, "Oh, come on, put on a smile. Why don't you give us a little smile?" And he's like, "I am smiling."
yeah, for real. Like that is 100% how a Rhino works. Okay, let's take a look at the list.
Yeah. Oh, you were since we're on furry kind of stuff. Do you know Piemations?
Oh God. With Piemations, I was very close with Shady Vox, and he has kind of gone missing, and I'm genuinely worried.
Oh,
Like,
that's not where I thought this conversation would go.
like Shady Vox is like a really, really talented musician, and as a sound designer, I have mad respect for him. But here's the thing, okay? Me and him were developing an opening theme for the Obsidian Archives.
Mm-hmm.
But then he had to deal with some like real life personal stuff, and then it got sorted, and then completely vanished. Like, we're still friends, there's no blocking or anything. It's like he's just like none of his social media is active. Like, it's all there, but like all the posts are like weeks and months, you know?
Yeah, you played the donkey guy and Sheriff Hayseed, right? And you
Yeah.
did that cover of Country Roads. That was a good one. Yeah. Where are you, Shady? I'm gonna hire a Reddit private investigator to go hunt you down and figure out what happened to you.
Well, let's not go that far. Like, I think what we need to do is
situation for money.
We just need to know like if he's okay, you know, like because genuinely, like he sounded really sad last time he spoke to me.
Oh,
and I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm asking him if he's going to be okay and everything, and that was it. You know what I mean? There was just nothing.
Oh. Well.
Anyway, that like,
I bet all of us have fantasies about just turning off the internet and disappearing from the internet forever, and
like
just being free from this eternal hellscape of internet mind virus and all that.
True.
Good on you,
yeah,
buddy.
Shady touched grass. That's what happened.
If you're touching grass right now.
Yeah. I mean, like, I would like to just run off in the woods and make my own, like, Factorio. Just straight up. Just...
Yeah, that's how it works. You click on the ground, you get some rocks.
Yeah, you make a little furnace. I mean, unironically, though, there are YouTube videos where people actually go into the wilderness and actually start, like, building stuff.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, no joke. And then you look in the background, you know some tire tracks, and before long you realize that you've been lied to.
Yeah. They posted on Facebook, they get 21 million views, and all the AI chatbot users on Facebook are going, "Wow, so amazing! Bless, amen."
I'm gonna check the chat and see if everything's alright. I wonder if like there's like a moderation bot or something, right? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey audience, if you have like any indie anime shows you want us to look at, we could like totally do it, you know?
I am awfully inexperienced in the world of indie animation. I think most of the indie animation I do consume is like one-off stuff, like short, not long, big narrative stuff, you know, like.
Oh, I love long, big
little
narrative
short,
stuff.
like YouTuber or only plays like animated things like that.
Okay, so we got like 6 on this screen. Let's take a. Oh, wrong one.
Yeah.
Wrong. Man, it's like roulette. I'm like, oh, hold on.
Which tab will it be?
Actually, unironically, which tab will it be? Oh, okay. So when I open it, it just takes me to damn Reddit. That's why I couldn't find it. God damn it, Reddit. I don't know why they do this. Okay. So what we have here is 6 different indie shows. I'm going to be honest, I never actually watched Murder Drones. I heard what the lore was about, I heard what the story was about, and I'm like, here's the thing, I don't know why, whenever there's a show that's exclusively about robots with no people, I kind of mentally shut off, kind of, you know? It's like, it's not about me, it's not about the human race.
How could I insert myself into this situation?
Yes, how do I insert myself into this robot?
How does it relate to me? I don't want to watch any shows about people that I can't relate to.
Yes. We got spooky month. Now, okay, so this is a bit weird. I'm a bit like, I love the concept, I love the presentation. I never actually had the time to actually watch it. I'm like, oh, I'm glad this exists, and that's about it, you know? It's a very kooky show by Sir Pelor. I actually... Oh, hold on. If we're gonna do this, let's... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get...
Doing this?
I'm gonna show something. I just need to switch my monitor.
Hey, Lebo and the Worgen. What did you miss? We talked about Lackadaisy a little bit. We talked about the Rhino and the Red Bill. And then a bunch of off-topic, not indie animation things.
It's like Brain Dump that way. You know, like Brain Dump,
Yeah.
they would talk about a thing briefly and then they immediately have to like detour themselves.
Spooky month or murder? I've seen like one spooky month animation. I think it was the one where like the woman was like there was a killer in her house and she was like running away from it. And was that part of it? I think it was.
Okay,
And of course there's that meme animation where they're doing a little dance. That was a whole series.
I found it. I'm gonna put it
Why?
up. All right, here we go. This is Enojado. He's a wrath demon. He's all muscular. You know, he's very ferocious. You know, like he'll start off all cute, then he like just instantly tones up and beats the crap out of people because you know he's like a luchador. He serves a demon lord called Asmundo. It's like Asmodeus, but it sounds like a wrestler name. And he snaps his victims into a Slim Jim, literally. Like they literally become a Slim Jim when he snaps them. Very dangerous, but very adorable.
Yeah, very dangerous.
He speaks like this.
In the bedroom as well.
Enoado!
Like that. That's how.
Eduardo, is that you?
Eduardo, is that you? If we're gonna play spin the bottle again, he is not joining. He is not gonna play.
Ruffle.
Not after what happened last time.
Oh, poor D. D gets into all kinds of antics, for reals.
I love my friends.
I love my friends. I love my friends so much, but they are. So,
Yeah, hey guys, it's me, Little D. I'm a little bit sick today. Yeah, Lowbone, you noticed. I'm a little bit sick, so my voice is a little bit deeper. So yeah, just don't mind that.
So what we have here is Hell of a Boss. I've saw a handful of episodes. I feel like when going into the show, you have to get rid of the preconception that anyone is gonna live ever, because if a human shows up on screen, they're probably going to like, you know, meet
Die a
their
horrible, gory, bloody death.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot of interesting stuff. Like they have some really cool designs. I know,
Dude, they have like one of the best designs of any character ever in Luna. Oh, my wife, Luna. Oh.
It's like this is just going to be D swooning over random characters for real.
No, this is me. This is the voice actor of D swooning over these characters. This is real. This is genuine. If Luna was real, I will find her.
Like Taken, like you're gonna go. What's the name of that actor? Man, my brain is
Liam
like
Neeson.
Liam Neeson, yeah. Qui-Gon Jinn, you know. I acquire more Jinn, exactly. Anyway, like
I've seen a handful of episodes of season 1 of Hell of the Boss. I know my very good friends who are way more into indie animation than I am. Like Vivzy Pop's stuff a lot. And I like to. I like. When I was a lot younger, I saw like a lot of her animations and really dug them. And I was excited for Hazbin Hotel. I watched the pilot. I haven't seen the actual series yet. What kind of miss the original voice. I don't want no negativity here. But Luna, Luna, give me Luna now.
Yeah. My thoughts without going to specifics. Look, here's the thing. I'm gonna be speaking about a thing I know nothing about. But I think what is depressing is when you have a pilot to a show with like an actor, but because of like union BS, certain actors can't reprise their role. It's like it just kind of, I don't know, it kind of rubs me the wrong way, and that's why I've always kind of have like second thoughts about going big when it comes to Deep Sin Archives, for real.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, the original cast that I have now, heck, even the original voice of Tarek, he's a very busy guy, all right? So like his situation's very different, obviously. Like if this ever gone big, I will fight tooth and nail to make sure that the original cast like reprise their roles if they want to and if they're able to, you know. Like I'm not gonna let some red tape like get in the way, you know. And I know that might be a bit hot air because maybe the red tape has blades and it might like hunt down me and my family or whatever if I don't comply. I mean, you don't know. Maybe there's a deep state for Hollywood. Who knows? Maybe
there's a indie animation deep state.
Oh no, there is. No, there actually is. I actually met them, all right, and actually like know who they are, and I am at war with them as we speak, for real.
One of them threw a brick through my window with the text "You're next" on it.
Yeah, like they've gone after my voice actors. They've gone after me. They've gone after the sponsors. You know, we're being cancelled.
They call my house and they don't answer. Like I answer them, but they don't say anything, and they just hang up.
Exactly, it is horrific. It's terrifying. My only complaint with Hello the Boss, if I was to have one, and it's only one, Beelzebub needs to be thicker. Unironically,
more furry characters. More wolf girls. More wolf girls.
LeBone, if you do that, I will post your picture on like Blue Sky if you want to do that, LeBone. That is a great suggestion. LeBone wants to draw Luna and Zero having an eating contest, and I think that'll be very wholesome. It'll be very nice. It'll be fun for the whole family. It's definitely going to be a family-sized meal, obviously.
I could say something very naughty about. I could make a very naughty joke about me wanting to eat Luna, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I just did. What am I doing?
Ruffle. He's talking about cereal. He's talking about a bowl of Luna brand.
Cereal, yeah.
Yeah.
I meant Zeria, and I meant to say cereal because the name sounds so similar. That's what I meant.
Yeah, exactly. In Minecraft and a video game. Here we go. Oh yeah, okay. Digital Circus.
I would also let Tex bang. I would also let Tex hit. Anyway.
Okay, all right. Digital Circus. I'm glad they're on Netflix. I like a lot of the characters. I'll be honest. The only one I properly watched all the way through was bits of the first one, and I watched pretty much all of the third one. You know what Digital Circus kind of is? This is gonna sound like a deranged theory. It is a reversal of I have no mouth and I must scream. Instead of it being an AI that hates humanity so much that they basically trap humanity so he could like torture like 5 of them. Instead, it is an AI that loves humanity so much that he selected 5 to give him the funnest adventures ever. In his, you know what I mean? Like, imagine the whole monologue where he's talking about how much he hates humanity. He's talking about circuits.
Yeah.
See, I love you. I love you so much. It wouldn't be 1/1 billionth of my circuits. That how much, you know what I mean? That's literally what the Ringmaster is.
But it's like an obsessive, like dangerous kind of love where like he's trapping them in this reality, and he doesn't know that he's actually hurting them. But yeah,
yes, I am referencing that meme. I am referencing that meme.
Because honestly, like, just like how sad it is kind of turned me off.
Yeah, there is existential
like,
sadness.
Pomni's cute. I don't want to see her suffering. Like,
I've seen some pretty cool art of Pomni, straight up.
Yeah.
Very out of character, but yeah, just yeah.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I tell you like this. I had an idea for like a short. I don't know if we'll do it, but I think D, when he finds out about the digital circus, he like all of a sudden puts all his effort and resources into researching VR mind upload, and he is like, you know, like Eric Cartman, like. He needs to do something so simple that every mature adult has to do, like paying their taxes or basic hygiene or eating well. But Eric Cartman has so much IQ that he would go to the ends of the earth not to do the thing he's meant to be doing. And it's actually impressive. Like, oh, I can't wait for the Nintendo Wii, so I'm going to freeze myself. I am literally...
There was just some funny Twitter post that was like, what was it? It was like it was an author, and he was like, and he said, I wrote the Torment Nexus book as a cautionary tale, and then the next like line in the tweet is, Big Tech CEO, we're so proud to announce that we have created the Torment Nexus from the hit book Don't Create the Torment Nexus.
I mean, hey,
It's like
anything
what
to make
D
money,
does, it's
right?
like, this evil AI mastermind is trapping humans in this reality so he can play with them and have fun with them. I want that. I want to trap some humans in my messed up reality and keep them captive here forever. But they love me, and it's gonna work out this time.
It sounds like the Callister. There was like a small series on Black Mirror that kind of covered this.
Yeah.
Have you seen Black Mirror?
No.
Okay. It's an anthology series. It's about future technology. Hold on, I'm gonna get Black Mirror like loaded up.
I know that much. Yeah.
Okay, it was created by some British comedian guy. I forgot his name.
Who?
I'm kind of mixed on it because some of the stories are pretty good and interesting, but other times, like, they have to get very, very, very contrived for the series of events to actually happen. Like, I feel like these are questions that you would have already asked yourself during the research and development stage, right? Oh, Lucko Star, what's up?
Yeah. Hello.
Lucko Star is... Hold on. Lucko Star, you want to come in? You're like an indie dude, right? You're actually like a guy who runs indie. You wanna show up on the Discord? Like, I could totally like invite you, mate. Sorry, I'm really loud. I'm like... Actually, how loud am I on stream, guys? Anyone know? Like, is it loud? Is it quiet? Is it... okay, all right. We're gonna shuffle the call. We're gonna get. All right, we have a guest appearance, guys. We got an actual indie person.
I guess the parents, audience cheering, .wav, yay!
It's like the Five Nights at Freddy's with the kids going, yeah, you know, with little party poppers, you know.
I think does it use the same sound from like the Halo Grunt birthday party school?
Okay, so I'm just gonna get Lucko Star. Oh, Krim also wants to join. Okay, all right, we're turning this into a round table, guys. All right.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm gonna need to shuffle the call. I think. Okay, all right. Here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna press the plus button, and it's either gonna explode the OBS or it's going to be radical. Oh, here we go. That's me.
Oh.
That's me. It's not you. Your Discord's fine, guys.
No one's calling you because no one would ever call you.
Ruffle. That's awful. That's Family Guy. Have you ever seen Family Guy and you're like, the jokes are so cruel, like it's not even funny anymore?
Yeah.
It's just not funny, man.
That's how, like modern SpongeBob is when they with like Squidward. They're like, let's torture Squidward and rip off all of his toenails. Like,
Yeah,
that's not funny.
like why do that? Why do that to a poor old octopus squid person?
He just wants to play the clarinet.
I think his name is is it Lucko? Okay, Lucko the Stars. Okay. Oh, okay, I know his name. Sorry, I'm like really bad at navigating and streaming at the same time. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like full boomer with this. My day, we had Skype, and Skype wasn't like, you know, I actually like lost my Skype to like some like Russian figured out how to like go in and take like, because Microsoft bought them out basically. They effectively, how do I put this? There was meant to be a merge, like a big old dimensional merge with Microsoft and Skype. But because you have to tether the Skype to the Microsoft, some Russian guy could easily just get their Microsoft and just like merge it with yours and make your Skype unretrievable. It was...
Oh, Vlad, Sergey, I have hacked this 14-year-old Skype account. Let's,
in
what do we
Minecraft in
do?
a video game, like I don't know
In
what the rules are.
Minecraft.
I don't know what the context is with YouTube rules. You know, so talking about stuff like that. This is the thing. We live in an age now where we have to self-censor, or else our corporate overlords don't give us a paycheck. Like
I
that-
know. I wanted to say all of the crazy things I wanted to do with Luna, Hell of a Boss, but I can't because of big YouTube trying to shut me down, trying to silence my voice.
Hey,
I
Bold,
wanna
is your
speak my
mic working?
truth.
Yes, my mic is working, but you're talking about Luna. You know, you're playing with fire, my friend.
How so?
Hellfire!
Hellfire.
Yeah, best Disney song, 10 out of 10. Like it hits different to the others for real. I think Disney should go back to 2D animation, unironically. Like, it's like they're doing these live action remakes, and it's like, it's sure some of them look pretty decent, like on paper, if you like wrote in like a spec sheet, but there's something like soulless about some of them.
They're the Unreal Engine 5 remake of movies.
Well, gonna be honest here, Chief. Who actually wants any of that noise? Like,
Normies.
But the problem is, as a society, we keep rewarding bad behavior, rewarding mediocrity, and they don't learn anything. Like, it's like they keep doing the same exact thing, and to quote a famous pirate who was originally supposed to be a one-off, but he became the face of an entire game. Did I ever tell you definition of insanity?
Ovas.
I'm gonna switch on the display again. It's you know what I don't get? How does your regular streamer like keep their browser on nearly 24/7 without any issues, right? Because that's like, I don't know. I always feel like that's a bit of a landmine field. You feel what I mean?
Oh yes, oh yes. And by landmine, you mean cow pies, because either way you step, it's gonna be messy.
Like you get like that one guy with the beard who really liked horses. Without going into specifics, I don't want to like name names.
This is my horse. My horse is amazing.
Uma pioi, umadachi, umadachi.
Okay, so there was an indie animation by Buckley. Wait, is it by Berkeley Herman or is it? Oh wait, that might be something else. Okay, so there's a indie animation called Port by Sea. I seen it. You know what's weird? The person that ran the actual, Port by Sea, he followed me, and then like a month later he unfollowed me, and I never got a reason why. It was
what I've actually seen that. I actually enjoyed the pilot for this thing. It was actually rather refreshing to have. It's actually rather refreshing to have a seafaring having a seafaring adventure. And
Sick of all these landlubber indie animations. Yar.
And fun, and also I actually find it kind of heartwarming that we're going into the plot of the pilot, especially the fact that the lady herself is a deaf woman. You don't really do that very often. And regarding to that pirate voice, I'm actually playing a homebrewed Pathfinder campaign that takes place in a colonial era Britain area. That's it's actually a fun campaign I'm doing. It's so awesome. Apparently the party now is they're getting themselves involved into some Breaking Bad situation. Let's just leave it as that.
that's pretty dope. I totally want to like get into the economics of that kind of thing, like in a video game, in like TTRPG and all that, you know. So Number is asking what they missed. We've just invited Lucko Star, who is
the stars. The stars.
The stars.
I'm sorry,
The
I have
stars.
dyslexia. Alright, no, it's
Just
my
move.
bad.
I got dyslexia too. I got that. I got ADD, ADHD, elemental P's.
I think there's a difference between reading something that you yourself have written and reading something that someone else has written. Like it's like the unknown unknowns, and then there's the known unknowns, and then there's the known knowns.
What? Say what again? I just love that. But back to the port by sea. I actually find it rather charming. The art style pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this art style was amazing. I mean, look at this. This really takes me back to the Toho era.
And
Sure. Yeah, when I see this, I think Toho.
and I know what specific. I think more on the stylization. I could see a little bit of the older stuff, the original designs of a tiny bit of Astro Boys, mainly with the eyes. There's
very retro. Very retro.
No. On second thought. Well, yeah, Astro Boy, but there's also this one comic series. I forget what the origin is, but there was this drop dead gorgeous lady who does some stuff. I forget her name though.
I could look it up for you. What's this?
I don't think you want to search this one up, my friend.
Bro.
She does. I don't. It's a risk. She is definitely a risque character. Again, you don't want to Google search this one, but one comic that she did was in order for her special someone to have the bravery to ski down, she removed the protective clothes and skied down so he could lure him in. Yeah, the art style reminds me closely of that, but actually tasteful and such. On top of that, the fact that they make literally a tongue-in-cheek reference to Flapjack with the candy and the sailor stuff. Yeah.
You know, I never grew up on Flapjack. I kind of like was in college by the time that was out or whatever. My generation was mostly like SpongeBob, Dexter, and TMNT, the good one, the 2003 series, where it was all.
Boy, how old are you? How old are you?
Oh.
Dox yourself.
Ooh, in Minecraft, in a video game.
How old are you?
I am. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like 30, and I need to like really get this series off the ground, basically.
Yeah, I'm 30. Boy, I'm 31. I've been trying to make a cartoon series about this cute little fox critter who just with his little misadventures and all this other stuff. And here I am doing all these other things with indie animation, and then some, such as with my project with Kooky Trails and several other things as well.
I believe you.
Yeah. Oh, on the topic of which, search up Kooky Trails. A couple of my men actually are helping out with that project. It's spelled Kooky Trails.
Oh, okay, found it. Yeah, it's meant to be. It's like a roller coaster, right? Let me tell the audience.
Yes.
So Kooky Trails is sort of like an indie animation, but it's heavily tied to a particular amusement park ride.
Yes. Yes. Albert. With Fantasy Fun Wheel. Albert actually has been working really hard on that. I was offered a potential management thing back a little while ago, like during the very beginnings. I gave a bunch of tips and such, but I declined the position mainly because I wanted to focus on building my group up first, so that we would be able to stand on our own 2 feet, you know?
Of course. I think being your own boss and having like a sense of direction is a very important like cornerstone of human existence.
Oh, and by the way, that's the older trailer. There's the newer one. If you go to their thing, they a couple of I actually voice act in this project as a character named Red Nose Nelson, and a couple of things that are going on with production behind the scenes. I even got to fly out there to check out the ride and many other things.
Which character are you voicing?
Oh, he's not in the cartoons just yet. But my 3D animator, specifically who did the backdrops, he helped make that prologue teaser trailer. That's what I want you to see.
All right, let's take a look. See, if it starts to get copyright, I will have to like turn the volume down.
Of course. Don't worry. The music that's played.
Benny's log number
not
46. There's a lot of things about these strange phenomena that aren't making a lick of sense. But now, with all the evidence I stacked up, the path to understanding it is becoming somewhat clear. Judging by the loom of the ghostly shadows and Glaire's sudden disappearance, things are now starting to circle on back to that purple freak Jackal Vatcher. Now I wonder what will happen next. And, more importantly, where are my pals Alan and Luma?
Alan. Oh, howdy, folks. Today we will take a satisfactional tour aboard the Gurmobile through the grounds of these Kooky Trails.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, man, that was awesome.
Some behind the scene things I am allowed to talk about. So, hey, believe it or not, we actually managed to acquire some well-known voices for this thing, as well as well-known talent. Grant, it's already been announced that Grant Kirkhope actually is helping out with the music for this project.
That's really awesome.
Yeah, the Grant Kirkhope, guy who pretty much made a majority of Rare's music.
Oh, look at this goober here. He's all like, is there a button I can press where I could like just zoom in without having to go into like a different website? Because I'm like,
I really wish we had that.
yeah, like Google UI is much to be desired, to be honest. Like they had like one button where you could just press it and like boom.
I don't know why they did away with it. I just want to see a zoomed up version of the dang thing, yo.
For real.
Yeah, but either way, like I was saying, we we even had the voice actress Estelle Ellis, the voice of Crystal, for the project as well. So yeah, awesome. And believe it or not, it's already, since you already saw the trailer, heard the voice. Originally, Steph O'Keefe is not the voice for that character anymore. Yeah, forget that. The voice of Jackal Vatcher is. Are you familiar with Twisted Metal?
Oh, okay. So with Twisted Metal, we have like a member of the Discord who is obsessed with Calypso. It's
Well-
like every other day is like I'm hearing something about the actor.
funny.
Go on.
Well, Jackal Vatcher is the voice. It has the voice of Calypso. It's the actual voice actor.
That is really awesome. Calypso is definitely like one of the best aspects of the Twisted Metal series. You know, he like shows up and it's all kind of scary and sinister. You know, it's like, oh yes, you know.
Yes, and funny enough, I was going to be the voice for him, but he chose to get get him back in there. It's nice that he's back in. He's in the show and everything else, but still, I want more voice acting roles back. How can you compare? I'm just a man. I'm just a king. He is a god.
Well, it's like that song, isn't it?
But outside of, but I can't talk. I can't just talk about more things going on with that because that is within the territory of my clients. Any more than that, I cannot say because because of rules of NDA, and I'm not been given permission to talk about certain things.
Totally understandable.
But I can't. But I can talk about the fact that we're going through the trip. We checked out a lot of things going on inside, and even got to go to a huge dinner party with the famous Imagineers, talking about their history and a little bit of history of.
You mean that
Automata.
Disney thing that was like on Disney Plus, where they talk about the Imagineers, like technological research and all that?
There was actually a dinner party that that me and several others were able to attend to. It was actually really nice. Got to speak with a couple of Imagineers. Got to see some behind the scenes stuff. Even got to check out some of the old things that used to be in the Disney World, Disneyland, Universal, and the fact that he even talked about the old King Kong animatronic and how it gone out in a blaze of glory, and the recent Maleficent animatronic went out in a similar vein.
Hello, Daniel Blumen. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome, Daniel.
Hello.
So yeah, I got to learn a little bit more and more of the history of that type of stuff. So yeah, and. Yeah, it was a really lovely party. I wanted to buy. I even still have several souvenirs that that Max and Albert gave me.
Oh yeah.
I even acquired some of the Disney World, Disneyland stuff that they were giving to the guests.
Sorry, I was just messaging Krim. Krim is another like demon girl character, not in the Obsidian Archives. No, so wait, hold on. Demon boy, I misspoke. So you look at like bright, colorful like characters, and sometimes you kind of get like lost in terms of clarification, all that jazz. Okay. It's long hair. It's like my brain has like a facial recognition thing that it needs to like kind of tweak a bit, you know. It's like it's like training a robot to not robot, I guess. Which is like whatever.
Too easy.
I'll go on. Sorry.
Too easy. I'm just saying that's just too easy. Too easy. Don't give me ammunition I'm not allowed to use, dude.
Okay. Anyway.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wrong button. I was meant to look at an image, but it was a thumbnail to a YouTube video. What are your thoughts on Satina? Satina is one of the OG demon characters.
Who?
Yeah, from Hannah. I actually wanted to help out with that project. I even sent Hannah a list of my guys if Hannah needed. Sadly, she declined, and would have liked to have my people help out with Satina.
Yeah, Hannah is kind of hard to like reach. Like you might be lucky to get like maybe one message from them, but the reality is like they're either really busy or they've kind of put like a barrier kind of between himself and like kind of people outside the circle, sort of in general.
Well, all things considered, it is a wiser choice.
Yeah, exactly. It's business logic. I did if anyone actually watched like OG Obsidian Archives, there's actually like a very fateful kind of name drop kind of like thrown in on like the very first episode. Like when Milan finds out Ziria's name, he straight up go, Ziria, huh? I would have imagined it would have been more demonic, like Satina or something, you know, like just really like passe about the whole thing, you know? Oh, look how cute.
Funny enough, when I was playing with my homebrew campaign before we, I have like, there's different sections and chapters for my D&D Pathfinder thing. This is during the transition when we were going from D&D to Pathfinder. Mike, my friend's character Garut, who has a lizard, who's a lizard man barbarian. He has a whole tribe of lizard folk. And one of his daughters, her name was Zuli. She's an adorable doofus who's somehow really, she is so sneaky. She snuck up on an elf literally right behind. He rolled 2 nat ones. I gave him another roll just to be nice, and the dice god said, "No, dude, you can't hear anything." So she just casually just walked behind while he's distracted. Hiya! Are you a rogue? No, I'm Zuli.
Damn, that's tragic. That is definitely a nat 1 moment. F's in chat.
My entire life is nothing but a long series of nat ones.
Oh, funny you should mention a series of nat ones. Okay, funny story. A couple of sessions ago with my pirate-themed campaign, one of my players who is playing a goblin lawyer thaumaturge. He when we were infiltrating this drug den, a couple of the guards who are a homebrew race called the Vespers, who are a race of bat-like people, and he rolled terrible for his performance. The 2 Vesper ladies, they're just decided to bully him and say he's a loser, and then he tried to keep up the act and try to roll intimidation regarding to him not being bullied. He rolled a nat 1, and the way he actually was speaking, no normal person would talk the way they are. So they were so he kept like he.
What, do they talk like XQC?
No. Like no, he tried to speak in a more authoritative, noble type style. No sea urchin actually talks like that. Who are you? He rolled a hero point. He got a nat 1. Then he rolled a hero point. He got another nat 1. Then he tried to do something else. He rolled another nat 1. And then he had his last chance. He rolled another nat 1. 4 nat 1s in a row. Holy hell! And then I remembered. Oh crap. Oh no, I forgot. He was supposed to have fortune this session. He's supposed to roll for advantage this session because of the cursed blessed item, the Paradox Pearl. Essentially, every session he will have advantage, but then the next session he will roll for disadvantage. Essentially,
that sounds like a real bummer.
Oh, when you're having a session that is nothing but good luck, great. But the next session, oh boy, that's gonna suck. Yeah.
Okay, so we have another roughly 30 to 40 minutes. We've set up a very small goal. If there's any like requests for any particular indie shows you want us to like actually watch, we can like, slap it up on the YouTube screen right now. Just a little goof and a gaff for the chat audience.
Well, actually, there is something in my crew, my animation crew, and I helped out with. It's called Hoyo and Everyone Else.
What on? Hold on. What is this? I was just on Google and this image of Satina just came up, and I don't even know what's going on.
No.
You're getting to the bottom of the iceberg here pretty quickly, buddy.
She's using a gravity gun and like dangling her own mother off a cliff. Like, hello,
Oh,
what?
I thought the yellow denoted some other type of means.
Oh no, like, here's the thing, right? If it was something that wasn't meant to be on stream, I wouldn't show it. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real.
You never know until it's too late.
True. But like, I mean, look at it. Look at this little. Hold on, I'm gonna try and zoom in. Man, I'm such a boomer with this.
Control.
No, I got it. Look at that face. Like she really is a demon. She's like, yes, I shall drop you. That's...
Look what happened. Satina, what are you doing?
I just playing with this new gun. Yeah.
Satina, put me down. Goes over there. Okay, mommy. Wait, don't put me down.
Oh damn. Definitely very energetic.
Kids these days.
Yeah, I know, right? Like some kids can't like even grab a ball now because their hands are like too adjusted to like flat screens. Hey, 9.5 on Newgrounds. I didn't even know Newgrounds went up to 10.
No. Well, the star system technically makes it a 10.
It could be like half a star.
Well, it got 5. It's the star rank system. But anyway, the point still stands. Yeah. Also, I just sent you a link towards the animation project my crew and I were involved with helping with. I think it's a wholesome wholesome show.
All right, let's bring it up. Visit site. Here we go.
Hi.
Hold on, we got a ping. Hey, number 1507 donated. Oh, okay. So basically, we got a donation from Number. Thank you for the donation. What is it that you want us to look at? We'll look at it immediately after Lucko the Stars. Primer Lords by Rick Marin. Okay, we shall look at that immediately after this. This shouldn't take too long.
Hoyo is my name. Hoyo likes asking good questions. You're very tall.
Sure.
Hoyo gave a small plant some water today. His name is Tree. Tree looks like he wants a friend, too. Hoyo has a lot to learn. It's very hard to fit in. No matter how much Hoyo learns, it's still confusing.
This place is not safe for a child to be out all alone.
Hoyo, this city isn't for you. Nobody ever talks to each other here.
Maybe it's because they're still learning too. As long as there's someone else who understands, then Hoyo is just like everyone else.
Sponsored by A24 Productions. That's really dope. My favorite scene was the one where like the rabbits are in the subway and like you have all the different like head angles and stuff. That's really cool. Before I continue talking about this, we do have to honor our donation agreement. So, Number, let's take a look at Primer Lord. Let's take a look. Prime.
Bro, I've been taking a look. This is crazy, dude. But like in the best way.
Okay, I'm spelling it wrong for starters. Primer Lords. I am primed and ready for these lords. Oh,
Dude, I'm primed up right now.
yeah.
Transformers Prime.
I'm drinking Prime right now.
Now with less lead.
Yeah. Wait, did they really put lead in it?
Yes. You didn't know that.
Whoa, okay, this is dope. Like, this is like some Samurai Jack energy with like the angularity, and the sky isn't like blue, but rather like a teal color, like a darkish purple gray.
To be honest, it does kind of remind me of Gendy Tarkovsky stuff. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what was that one about the prehistory dudes?
Primal, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, it was
Prime.
in a world
It's
where
Prime.
it's
Big
Prime.
Ben.
It's Prime, yeah.
This is Prime. Like, there are a lot of characters I've seen so far that I would not mind being alone with for a period of time.
Keep it in your thoughts, my boy.
You know I can't.
Well.
Ooh woo. Kind of reminds me
Beautiful
of
lady.
Kind of reminds me of that like animated show about like the alien like rock band that has to like fight some evil dude trying to like resurrect some like god with the voice of some maiden or something.
Oh, you're talking about Rock and Rule.
Rock and Roll, that's the one. I was about to call it Rock and Roll.
Yeah, Rock and Rule. It's a movie. It's a movie that Nevada made. Also, this is more akin to like a pulp fantasy type situation where dinosaurs, dragons, rock and roll, and all that stuff meshed together.
For reals. I think my only complaint is sometimes they use the same sound effect multiple times, and like as a sound designer, it's very easy to notice.
A few animation inconsistencies and clear tweening that feels a bit too inorganically smooth when
Perhaps.
they move.
But like the actual, like I tell you this though, the goods in this completely outweigh the bad. Like this is like,
oh yeah,
pure vision, pure aesthetic, you know.
Yeah, hold that. Oh yeah, the devil and Daniel Mouse. Oh, that one. The animation that's really good, especially for Beelzebub. Every single frame, you could actually read his lips.
You know, this could be like a really good like 80s cartoon or whatever. You know, like it's all these muscular like beast creatures fighting each other, you know, and then you have to collect the action figures.
Oh yeah. Well, how long is this, by the way?
Let's have a look. Yeah, we could like get to the end. It's still good.
I don't. Yeah, I am liking a lot of things so far. It's very nice. Very nice, Chat.
Really now, that's awesome. That's awesome, Labone. Lobone, is that the name? Yeah.
morbid curiosity, would you be able to show the animation that that was done for, that we have done in Lock of the Stars, like the Starfire versus Blaze project?
I think it's really good, but like there was a lot of it that was like kind of done in sprite style, which is really like good for like fighting stuff, but it isn't like the genre I normally like look into, if that makes sense.
And I personally think looking more outside of just 2D hand-drawn is always a good thing. Like there needs to be more pixel art cartoon series. I mean, I tried helping out this one guy, but he screwed me out of the deal that we made. And the less I talk about that, the better.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah. Technically speaking, we would have actually gotten up to our we would have actually made season 1 at this point, but he kept wanting to change the script every 5 days for whatever reason, and going through the same issue of I want to have all the characters, every character. No, dude, have a cast that is important. Have your primary cast and the secondary characters. You don't need to have like a bajillion characters that add nothing to the story.
To be continued. It's kind of like Prison Break when they like put the little text up. It's like, oh, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You ever grow up with Prison Break? Like it used to be like pretty good, but then it's like it kind of went into
a show
it.
my dad watched.
Yeah, and like he tattooed the entire layout of the prison on his body. Like that was so cool. Anyway, thank you for showing us
what
this.
My dad said.
I'm gonna give these people a subscribe. If they like post any new stuff, I could like probably take a peek when I have time. If I'm not busy like, you know, melting my brain on Factorio.
But yeah, like I said, you shouldn't just limit yourself to just 2D hand-drawn. Pixel art also needs love and representation as well.
Yeah, true. I think it's more about like the right medium for the right genre, you know? Like, I mean, to be fair, I'd be kind of hypocritical. I didn't mention that I was half a mind to include like an actual like stick fight animation on like one of the animations just to save budget, you know?
Well, like a classic early YouTube Newgrounds like stick fight animation.
Huyo Dojo still does a lot of stick figure animations and then some, so there's still a love for it. Hell, Stick Page is officially now part of Huyo Dojo, if you remember that.
I know what you mean. I tell you what, let's take a look at a stick fight animation. I'm curious. Stick fight animation, because let's be real, the real indie animation is everyone doing these stick fights. Unironically, it's like its own universe. Like look at this one, Combat Gods. 5 years ago, 50 million views.
This is where it all began. This is where it's at.
Yeah, this is like, you know, OG, you know, not your grandpappy's animation, I guess.
All right. Well, I'm only going to be here for a little bit. I actually have to I gotta help out one of my friends with her stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It was really nice having you. Like when we saw that you was around, it was like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Like getting you on board is like been really awesome. I hope you have a good one, and I really love your work ethic, man.
Yeah, if we're actually gonna be uploading a new animation for a game engine.
Oh, a new game engine. You're gonna challenge Unreal. You're gonna kick Unreal off their throne. You're gonna save gaming for us gamers. Gamers rise up.
Yeah, never say that phrase ever again. I swear to God, I will swim my black behind across the pond just to drag it down as I sink. Right?
Oh my God. Okay.
Never again will you say that phrase.
Try me. Like just little D voice.
I'm buddy. I'm like a broken Xbox. I don't play no games.
I like that. I'm gonna use that one.
So true.
I'm like a PS5. I don't play no games. I'm like a normal working, fully functional PS5. I don't play no games.
I'm a PS3. I have
got
no
no
games. So true. So true.
No,
the
wait,
PS
I'm
no,
like
the
a PS5. I
is the
got
one
no
that-
game. Is like you're
yo,
sad. Like
yo,
you can't,
I'm
like
the
you can't pick up a
Wii
girl.
U. I don't get played, bro. You know, just
I'm underrated and misunderstood. I'm
Yeah.
the Wii U.
I'm oh yeah.
I'm an
Okay.
ooh yeah. I was crafted by a Fortune 500 billion-dollar tech company and released into poor market conditions without understanding the market.
Oh, I do you one better. I'm Stulia. Did you mean Stadia? No, Stulia. Because I'm crap.
Brian, I'm Stuya.
All right, anyhow.
Oh my God, Peter! Stewie
Have
turned
a good
himself
one.
into a game console. Brian, play homebrew games on me, Brian, emulate games on me, Brian. Oh, there he goes. Bye.
Oh yeah. Oh, trust me. Like Lucky Star is genuinely a very busy person. He usually has about like 5 or 4 animators like underneath him.
Yeah.
We
I was
didn't.
surprised to hear all the stuff he was involved with and going to Disney and all that. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, Disney World very important. All right.
going to the the land of the mouse chamber, the mouse cave.
Actually, to be fair, in terms of indie animation, we'll cover like one more thing. Are any of you familiar with a splendid individual known as Papa Meat?
Oh no.
Disney adults. Papa. He has like a channel called Meat Canyon, and
Yeah.
I like to consider indie animation. Indie animation is just anything that isn't like tied to like a corpo beyond a certain bracket. I think would be like a somewhat reasonable definition. Give
It's
or
an
take.
interesting point of conversation. Where does indie where does indie animation end? Like, how far can a how successful, how big can an indie animation get?
It's
before
what
it's no
baby
longer
wants.
indie?
Oh wait, I just realized there's a lot of grotesque stuff in this. I'm like, well, let's watch a Papa Meat minute, and then I'm
I
like,
recognize this. Yeah, you know, for all the warnings you gave me about family friendliness, you run and go pull up a Papa Meat video.
what is a Monster
Hypocrite that
Lab?
you are.
What is a Monster Lab number? Could you explain it to me? Like, with Papa Meat and Meat Canyon, right? I actually like work with like one of the animators. Basically, we're like developing a Halloween episode. It's either going to be this year or next year. It depends like what the workflow is. I think the only issue is like a lot of the work like this is like you kind of have to cut out, you kind of like move them about, but that's like one shot done, and then you kind of have to move on to the next one, and then the next one, and it's like putting a jigsaw together, basically, you know. I think okay, all right. I'm gonna do a solid, all right, for all the viewers here. If you give me one moment, I'm gonna just turn off the screen. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I could like just get a video out of Discord without it being on Discord. Because we're gonna get behind the scene. We're gonna have a very cheeky behind the scene before we go. So I'm working with an animator who works for Meat Canyon, and we got this really cool, exciting snippet. They recently had trouble with their like Discord, and they had to like make a new like Discord account. So like a lot of the backlog is kind of like tied to like their old account, and Lord knows if it's like, safe to communicate on it, because Discord security, much to be desired. I think the way they handle their tokens could definitely be improved. Okay, all right, we're gonna download this, and then we're just gonna play it. Here we go. All right, we got it. Yeah, here's the thing, all right? I'm not stream trained at all. Like, it would literally be like, imagine like her son when he gives his like worst take, but like 24/7. If you know, I'm not using 100% of my like brain capacity.
You just mentioned yourself twice.
How did I mention myself twice?
Someone who says bad takes all the time.
Oh, okay. All right. Real funny, D.
Ha ha. Mila, you have some really
I'm not even the voice of Milan, and I'm
I
not.
know.
It's like,
I just think it'd be funny if D was like,
Mila, you got bad takes like all the time. You never say anything intelligent.
like Milan is like one of the most intelligent characters like the whole series, unironically, except for
He
maybe.
thinks he is.
Okay, all right. He thinks he is, but like, I mean, here's the thing. He liberated humanity from the Sandkin. All right, that can't be taken away from him.
No, I did it.
Yeah,
I'm his ghostwriter.
He's a ghost
He
writer.
took all the credit.
Like you wrote the art of the deal or something for Milan, just like that.
He's my underling. I control the strings in the background.
All right, we're gonna switch the display back on. Okay, so just to like warn you, Zeria's having a bit of white face at the moment. But all right, here we go. Okay, everyone. Yep, this is just a snippet. This is behind the scenes snippet. It's nowhere near done. But man,
all right, it looks really, really good.
yeah. Obviously, you know, her flesh hasn't been like colored in yet. But once it's covered, like I tell you, like this is gonna be an instant hood classic, you know? Certified hood classic.
Instant banger.
Yep, absolute banger for real. Anyway, to everyone watching, thank you like so much for joining us for this special Indie Animation Day stream. Sorry if it's like a little shorter than most. Like we mostly just wanted to like goof and gaff a little. This thing only like comes like once every like 2 to 3 months. So we get in here hard and fast. We try out our new tech. I mean, hey guys, what do you think of this like little D reactive like Discord thing? I mean, just look at him.
Yeah, look at me. I'm reactive. I'm like a real. I'm a D-tuber. I'm a little D-tuber. Look at me. Little D-tuber.
Little D-tuber. Yes, indeed. A very small D indeed.
Would you watch a little D-tuber? Little D-tuber live streams? Would you watch me play Minecraft and say nothing all day?
It sounds like
Ender Pearl.
Flint
and Steel.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey.
Everyone starts throwing popcorn, just like. Hold on. Look, we need to end it with like just like popcorn being thrown. That has to be.
You need, when we do more of these streams, you have to have like little like stream element reaction things.
Yeah,
like
that's gonna be hard to program. Unironically,
booing, like boo.
It's like, hold on, let's see. Okay, chicken jockey gif. Where is it? You know what's up? Like, I can't actually get a damn gif. It's all. Okay, found it.
You mean Jeff?
Oh no, we're not having that discussion. Okay, guys, we got the.
I pronounce
the
J as a Y, and I say yif.
Yes.
I love yif. I love
yeah.
yifs.
Yif is my favorite file type.
I love
up.
yiffing.
All right, I have yifs of like anime cat girls. I have
lots of yifs on my computer.
Yeah, just completely loaded with you, straight up. And we're talking about the file format, by the way, just so we're clear. You know, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Let me tell you.
I think there actually is like a YIF file format.
Wait, okay, hold on. We're looking this up. All right, guys, we're solving life's mysteries. Oh, I have to be careful. Okay. Okay, can you search it for me and tell me if it's safe before I do it? Can you type in? Is it just one F or two F?
It's one F. I think all file extensions, well, everyone worth their salt is like three letters.
Okay.
It's not.
It doesn't exist. I don't know what you're on about.
Mungyo Dance game data.
Oh, okay.
What is Mungyo Dance?
What is?
Maybe I've just stepped into.
There's a TIFF file.
The fuzzy people game dev world.
Yeah, that could be it. That would, like, imagine you're like a furry developer and you're like, yo, what do I call this, like?
Oh, it's associated with Lapfox. Lapfox is like a music producer type of thing in the furry world.
Really now? I've only ever used Reaper for like my sound stuff, but then again, I'm like, you know, I'm just a filthy freeloader trying to like min-max my like production stuff.
Audacity, baby.
I tell you, I hate Audacity. I once had it installed and it's like I'm constantly wrestling against the damn controls or whatever. Like things would crash, audio stuff. Like I just couldn't. But then again, it could have been on an old computer.
Is it the GIMP of audio software?
Maybe. Goldwave was interesting.
Never heard of that one.
Yeah, I know. Like, man, I could like spend all day like just talking about audio editing software and all that jazz.
On International Digital Audio Workstation Day, DAW Day, we can have that stream.
Yeah, it's just the big DAW showdown, and like we'll break the bank with like Pro Tools or some shit.
We buy every DAW software. We buy every DAW. We review every DAW.
For real. Anyway, all of you have an absolute good one. Celebrate Indie Animation Day with your loved ones.
Go show your mom Obsidian Archives.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
your entire family, your entire extended family, sit them down and show them Obsidian Archives. Show them the Demon Girls skits. Show them the Gym Demon skits.
Yeah, Gym Demons.
Show them all the
is
skits
fun
where
for the
Ziri
whole
gets
family.
fat.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you record yourself, and your family doing this, we'll invite you on stream.
Yes, exactly.
You post it to YouTube. Yeah.
For real.
If you record your family reacting to Obsidian Archives.
Absolutely, for reals.
For real, 100%. It will actually happen. Wink, wink.
Wholesome 500.
If you get your, if